All right, guys. So our lesson is called 28. Okay, we're gonna talk about liquid volume. Okay, anybody know what that might be? So look at these each tools. Okay. And by the way, each one of these is actually used to measure something. Okay. Okay. So if I a ruler. Okay. What would I use a ruler to measure? Okay, inches. Yes. Would I use a ruler to measure how much something weighs? No. What would I use a ruler for? Okay, but am I measuring the weight or the length? The length. So I use a ruler to measure length, how long something is. Okay. What would I use the clock for? Yeah, you're measuring time, right? How about the glass jar, I guess, or bowl, cup? Measure what liquid or volume. Okay. What would I use the scales for? To see how much something weighs. Okay. All right. Okay, it says suppose you have a ruler and 1 liter measuring cup. Which tool, explain which tool you could use to measure the amount of water the bucket can hold and how would you use it? Okay. What is the problem about? What are you talking about, David? Yes, which is called volume, right? Okay. So which one of these am I going to use? Which tool am I use a ruler or the measuring cup? I'm going to use the measuring cup because I pour water into the ruler? No, I can't pour water into the ruler. Am I? Awesome. So look at your bucket. Okay, I pour water or liquid into the bucket, right? So I'm going to need something that I can measure that I could pour liquid into. I can't pour liquid into a ruler, but I could use the 1 liter measuring cup. All right. Okay, go to page 618. It says when you measure how much water is in a bucket, you measure liquid volume. 1 liter, okay, is a standard unit of liquid. Okay, guys, when you go to the grocery store, okay, and you see the gallon jar or the cartons or even a water bottle, okay, or the big containers where Coke or soda comes in, okay. Look at the details behind the label, and it tells you how much is in there. Okay. So explain how each example below shows containers that hold about 1 liter. So a large water bottle, okay, holds about 1 liter, like two of those that Julian has. Okay. Those small cartons that you get from the cafeteria, which it's four of these, that also equals 1 liter. Okay. This is a 1 gallon jug. Okay. So about a fourth of it, it's about a 1 liter. Okay. It says circle the container below that holds about a liter. So out of all these three things, which one do you think holds a liter? Yeah, the milk carton. Says circle it. Yes, kind of looks like the water bottle. Yes. It says circle it. It says look at the container oh, circle it. Put box the container that holds less than a liter. So out of all those, which one do you think holds less? A spoon does. So put a box around it. Then it says put an X on the container that holds more than a liter. Obviously, which one holds more? Yeah, it's your bathtub. Okay. Look at the container you crossed out in part A, which is the bathtub. How can you find how many liters this container can hold when full? How do you think you can find how many liters it holds? David? True. If it's empty, I'm gonna take maybe a measuring cup that has 1 liter on it, fill it with water, and then dump it. Fill it up with water, fill up the measuring cup again, and dump it. How many times would that? How many liters would it take for me to fill up the whole bathtub? It'll take forever, but that's one way to do it. So just name a different container that holds less than a liter. So what's something else that holds less than a liter? Something else that's not in the picture. Some of you guys' water bottles holds less than a liter. Yeah. How about my coffee mug? My Spider-Man coffee mug that holds less than a liter. How about something that holds about a liter? Probably this is about a liter. Okay. Something that holds more than a liter. Something that's maybe somebody has used this weekend. A swimming pool. A swimming pool. Good. Okay, so you're gonna have 3 packets this week. Okay. The distributive and associative properties of multiplication. This math core modules and which are word problems, and then the fraction review. Okay. So go to there's 6 pages on this one. So go to page 1. That's right here. Look at the example. It says write the fact family shown by each array. Okay. Look at the example that they have right here. So I need 2 multiplication equations, right? And 2 division equations, correct? Okay. First, how many rows do I have? How many in each row? Yes. That's weird. 7, right? Equals what? 28. Okay. So then what would be my other multiplication? Just do the opposite. 7 times 4 equals 28. So then what would be my division equation? You take the total. Okay. Hey, if I'm right, what are you supposed to be doing? Great. 28 divided by, and then also divided by down here. So 28 divided by, let's say, 4 equals 7, right? And then here's 28 divided by what? 7 equals 4. So that's what you do on this page. Okay, so look at the fraction review packet that we have. You're just putting a dot where the fraction is. Okay. Look, from 0 to 1, how many sections are there? 3. So it's divided into thirds, right? And I need 6 thirds. So the top one tells me how many jumps I need. I already have 3, 4, 5, 6. So where should 6 thirds go? Right there, right on the 2. 6 thirds. That's what you got to do. Find 8 fourths. All those are going to be whole numbers. Well, some of them. Okay. The top number tells how many jumps am I going to need. How many jumps am I going to need from 0? Okay. The denominator, the number at the bottom is how many spaces I have between each whole number. Okay. All right. Then go to this one right here. I'm on this packet. Just word problems, and you guys can do this together. Okay. So let's do the first part A together. It says Cookie Monster is baking cookies and wants to give some cookies away so that he can stop eating them all. He plans to share the cookies with his friends. He needs your help with baking and putting them in bags. So let's see. When Cookie Monster bakes his cookies, he puts them on the sheet in neat rows and columns, right? So rows and columns, something like this, right? That's not it. I'm just showing you what you should do. Okay, so rows and columns. What are 2 different ways that Cookie Monster could arrange his cookies on the cookie sheet if each sheet holds 12 cookies? Okay, so if I have rows and columns, right? If I have rows and columns, or what is that called again? An array. Okay, what operation am I going to use to find how many I have all together? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Multiplication. So I got something times something equals, well, how many cookies does he have? 12. And it says how many ways I need to find? 2. Well, what 2 numbers that equal 12? Yeah, 4 times 3. What's the other one? 3 times 4 or 6 times 2. Then it says draw 2 cookie sheets, right? There's my cookie sheet, and there's my cookie sheet. The first one, 4 times 3, I need to have 4 rows with 3 cookies each. There's my cookies. The bottom one, I have to have 6 rows Let's do it this way. 6 rows, but how many in each row? There you go.